Good morning, everybody. So this morning we've already done an hour's worth of driving. We are in a place called, I forgot. Bennington. We're stopping in Burlington tonight, and this is Bennington. So I got a bit muddled up there.
Yeah, so you got it right now.
Yeah, we've just crossed the state line not long ago, so we are now in Vermont.
And then we're heading to Burlington, Vermont, is that right? The hour's drive that we've just done though since we left Albany was just absolutely stunning. Already within just an hour, I'm like, oh my God, we were just the whole way driving here, it was just so beautiful. We were just driving along, listening to music. We're just so happy. I was like, with Kev. Yeah. It's just stunning.
And it's only going to get better as we go further north. Yeah. I've got a bit of a route planned, but like I say, first stop, we've had a bit of mither with Google Maps on this holiday. It's always been accurate. So, was it the last video where we were? It told us Starbucks was in the wrong place. Yeah. One place we tried go with Raising Cane's, which wasn't even built yet. It was still being built as a Raising Cane's, and something else muddled up somewhere. So it's brought us to a Starbucks, but it's a place called Price Chopper. Yeah. So we're hoping it's in there. So fingers crossed anyway. May
as well get the mug first. But
might as well get it out of the way.
I think this video is just going to be a lot of, obviously, our journey to Burlington and a lot of scenic things that we're going to see in that, and we'll stop off at different things along the way. But I'm so excited, I really am.
Well, we need to hurry up because there's a diner that shuts at 2:30 that we want to go to.
Yeah.
So we need to try and go in there now and let's just see if they've got the mug. Well, at least that's a good start. There's at least the Starbucks sign in the window.
There we go, they've got them. It's the old ones, but not the new Discovery series, but
these are the ones we prefer
still the mug
anyway.
That we collect. Yeah, it's nice. I'll check it, see if it's okay.
Yeah, make sure there's no little black dots in like that other one. I actually like this one. It looks really cool with like the maple leaf on.
Maple syrup.
And maple syrup. Don't drop it.
Oh, it's the Green Mountain State, is Vermont.
Yeah, we're going through the Green Mountain State Park, I think, as well. Well, Stacey told me she was going to the restroom, but she's looking at donuts. That's not the restroom, and I don't know what she's looking at. Bagels?
So I know we said we're trying to head that diner before it closes, but we need a little snack to keep us going. So we just seen some 99-cent bagels, so we had to have one. And I've had the, sorry Kev, my breath is going to stink the rest of today, because I've had the garlic one. I absolutely love a garlic bagel. It does absolutely stink as well, but I love garlic, so sorry Kev, I've had to have it.
Yeah, I had a blueberry one, but like I say, look at the size of them for 99 cents. And they weren't reduced or anything, that's just the price of them. Crazy. And then also, we brought, because these were on offer, Stacey's had the mint Oreos, and I've had the peanut butter ones. But you had to buy two really though, because they were at, was it like $6.29 each?
Yeah.
Or buy two and get like they were like $3.50 for each one if you brought two.
Yeah, I think it's about two for $7.
Yeah, so
like that. So
you have to buy two.
But they aren't for snacking on the journey. They're for take home.
Yeah, because we don't get good flavoured Oreos back home. We basically just get original and maybe like the odd special one that's nothing like the ones you get over here.
Kev's still trying to get the Coke ones at some point.
The limited edition Coke ones.
Yeah.
So we've just come to Lake Shaftsbury Park now. It costs $5 each to get in, but we don't mind because it's an absolutely gorgeous park. It's got like trails and stuff.
Yeah, there's people in the lake, there's swimming in there, there's people on canoes. Some guy was getting ready to fish.
Yeah.
There was grills, so you could like grill up there if you wanted to. It's just it looks absolutely stunning. Yeah,
so we've just thought we'll come down this trail. I mean, the guy when we paid at the little booth didn't warn us about bears. So I'm guessing there's no bears. So Stacey should be okay.
He was just kind of like, do you know where you're going? And we said, no. And he went, it's just basically one way in and one way out, so you'll be fine.
He kind of turned around as if he was going to get us a map or something.
And then he's like,
you'll be okay.
So yeah, when we said there was people swimming, there's also an area, it's got a bit of a beach there.
Like a man-made nice white sandy beach.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, didn't expect to see a little beach here. So
no.
like, if you lived here, you come here all the time, wouldn't you? Do a bit of fishing, sit on the beach.
Just on your day off, just what a lovely place to come.
So we walked as far as we could go on the trail. For some reason, the season has already finished, really, and the bridge was like half shut off. So we couldn't go any further. And I think Stacey's had enough of the little bugs.
Every time I was like, something buzzing around me, I was like, oh.
And as we were walking through like over that little bridge when there was all the grass and the reeds, every time there was a little rustle of a bird, Stacey's like, what's that? What's that? So
my garlic breath wasn't keeping them away anyway. I think it was attracting them.
But I've already been bit once on this holiday on my leg, so I don't really fancy being bit again by someone told me here, see?
Well, no, I think you'll like this.
I just keep everything to me is a spider, so I don't like it. But I think we're gonna go now, and hopefully the signal kicks back in. Otherwise, it'll probably take us a while to get to the next place because Google Maps isn't working. Right, so we're just in Arlington now. Said as we drove in, it was the first capital. Stacey thinks the now capital. The capital currently is Montpellier.
Something like that.
That's what we think. If we're wrong, I'll put it on the screen. But I found this place, Sugar Shack, because Vermont is very well known for maple syrup. They actually produce and distribute quite a lot of maple syrup from Vermont. So I've got to try some maple syrup, right? They also do something called a Maple Creemee and an apple cider donut. So we might as well try them as well while we're here, because it'd be rude not to. Oh, and according to Google Maps, the pictures, they have dogs. So that was another reason we came here. So I've just tried some. I think we're going to go for the amber rich taste one. So I'm going to get the half pint. I do wish I could take this one home. It's quite heavy, so I think I'll have to stick with the half pint one. Right, so we brought some bits. I got my maple syrup. Also brought a maple leaf maple pop. I love maple syrup. I'll eat and drink it all day. And then, as we've been driving through Vermont, we keep seeing signs for chocolate, like shops. So apparently Vermont is also known for chocolates. So we brought only 2 little chocolates. I had a maple chocolate. What did you have?
Mint. Yeah, mint. Mine was mint.
Mint.
Yeah.
Stacey
Do we know which
one
is which?
We'll smell them.
We've just mixed them up. Yeah, we'll smell them.
But yeah, you have to have, when in Vermont, a Maple Creemee, which is, it's basically a maple flavoured soft serve ice cream. I don't need an excuse to have either maple syrup or ice cream. That is delicious. Oh my God, that's the best soft serve ice cream I've ever had. It's so mapley. Oh, it tastes just like you're drinking maple syrup, but it's in ice cream. Oh, I wish I got a large now. That's only a small. We'll have to have one on the way somewhere else because it is a warm day and it's hot in that car.
I thought you wanted to go to that diner as well.
We'll go there as well.
So we did only ask for 1 donut, but she said that she's cooked them a bit on the small side today, so she did end up giving us 2. But we did only ask for 1. But yeah, we keep seeing these signs as we've been driving through Vermont for these cider donuts, so we've got to try one. I've just tried a bit of that ice cream as well, and Kev isn't kidding when he said the flavours of the maple syrup is very strong. It's nice, but if you love maple syrup like Kev, I like it, Kev loves it.
They also serve like the ice cream and the donuts together and stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I might just put my donut in that ice cream and eat it like that.
Right, so here goes. Smells nice anyway. Just tastes of autumn. It's got like this cinnamon spices and the sugar. Really soft donut as well, not greasy.
I was just about, is it a cakey donut?
It's a cakey donut, yeah.
Definitely need the ice cream.
Not greasy or anything like that. No, that's nice. But yeah, dip yours in your ice cream, Kev. Also, the dogs weren't running around the shop today.
No.
Because we did see pictures of them online before we come, and sometimes they're running around the shop. There's pictures of them behind the counter, but unfortunately no dogs.
Labradors. Big Labradors they are.
Big Labradors. We're a sucker for ice cream, donuts and dogs.
Also, Vermont is very well known for cheese. We did try some cheese in there, smoked cheese, and it was absolutely stunning. Now, we can't take cheese home. I don't think we can anyway. So we better not risk it. But Stacey even said, oh, that'd be nice on some chicken on a sandwich.
It was gorgeous, or on a burger.
And another thing Vermont is well known for is apple pie and cheese. So it's literally a slice of apple pie with slices of cheese, and you eat them together.
Honestly?
Yeah. Now, I do eat apple and cheese, and that to me sounds amazing. With a nice, sharp, strong cheddar, and the apple pie with the cinnamony, gooey apple filling sounds amazing. But Stacey already looks disgusted.
I didn't know that, but then just saying that, at home I have like an apple chutney on a cheese sandwich. So I suppose when you think of it like that, but I didn't know that till Kev's just said.
Go away and let
them
me.
In there?
Yeah, they had slices of apple pie and they had blocks of cheese. So I'd have to buy a block of cheese and some apple pie, but just go away now because my ice cream's melting.
So I've just tried my chocolate, and I'm not the biggest lover of dark chocolate. But this is really nice. So if I'm saying it's nice, then believe me, it must be nice, because I am fussy when it comes to dark chocolate. But yeah, it's got all the pieces of crispy mint in there. That's lovely chocolate.
I expected it to be like an after eight.
Or more of a cream.
Yes.
No, it's like a mint crisp.
Yeah, with being quite thick, I expected you bite it in and like just creamy, minty stuff pour out.
I prefer it as a mint crisp, I think, than the cream.
So we just arrived at the Mount Equinox Skyline Drive. There's a few bikers just pulled up, so sorry if it's a bit noisy. It's the longest paved private toll road in the United States. We have just had to pay, worked out at $25 for the car and then $5 extra per passenger. So it's cost us $30 to ride this. It's got beautiful views all the way up. She says right at the top, there was a live stream in the little office, just a beautiful view at the top. One thing she did mention was just be careful of your brakes. So I'm guessing it must get very steep. She says there's plenty of little stop areas, rest areas. So she said just be careful of your brakes. So hopefully this hire car has got decent brakes on it. I know it's 4-wheel drive, so we'll be all right at that point. But it's just if the brakes are good enough. Well, fingers crossed, Stace.
Yeah. So we've just stopped off here at this viewpoint, and that is just absolutely stunning behind. So we didn't say before, but it is a 5.2 mile drive up to the top.
Winding drive.
Winding drive, yeah. And it says that when we reach the top, it's 3,848 feet above sea level. And because our ears started popping a little bit already as we were going up. But I mean, look at that. So we've just stopped off and Kev has taken his drone up to just get some nice shots. But I thought I'd just bring it over here and show you these views. I mean, that is something else, isn't it? It really is. It's just absolutely beautiful And apart from the sound of Kev's drone in the background, there's nobody else around. There's no sounds. It's just so peaceful. It's beautiful. So I've just brought you over to the other side now, where you should be able to see some mountains, and somewhere there is New York State, as it said on that sign there. But again, just absolutely beautiful. It said on the sign as well that there's obviously lots of wildlife in this area. There also is apparently black bears. Kev would be in heaven if he spotted a black bear. So obviously the sign just pointed out New York State, but apparently up here as well you can see obviously Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and on a clear day you can see Montreal's Mount Royal. So that's pretty cool. So we've had a good look at the amazing views up here. Kev's got some cracking drone shots. So we're going to go carry on up this road now and see where else we go.
So we're right at the top now. Views, as always, absolutely stunning. There is a scenic viewing centre just here. I don't think it's got like a cafe or nothing in it. I think it's just literally a viewing centre.
You can go up a little bit higher on there and get some better views, which we'll go and do now.
So but it's absolutely stunning up here in the winter when like the mountains are covered in snow, because a lot of the ski resorts open up during the winter as well. And then somewhere, looking at a map while I'm doing this, somewhere here is New Hampshire. Yeah, somewhere in the distance, he says anyway. Yeah, so we've missed the time for that diner now. It's already like half an hour past its closing time, but we're not bothered because we're just looking out at this gorgeous scenery.
I'm going to have plenty of time to go diners, but this might be a once in a lifetime opportunity to see these views, so we're making the most of them. So we're just really loving this drive so far. You see some proper quirky places and things along the way, just things that we don't see back at home where we live. So we're just really enjoying it and taking it all in. But we're now heading to the Green Forest National Park.
Yes.
And we're just going to drive through there. It's supposed to be really scenic. We may even catch it as the sun starts to set, so that's going to look even more lovelier.
Yeah, we did drive through a place called Manchester. And let's just put it this way, nothing like the Manchester back in England.
No.
It was really nice.
This was a lot nicer.
Oh, so we've just pulled over so I can stretch my legs a second. But one little tip when you're coming through these national forests is I've got zero signal, okay? So I knew from where we got on originally all the way up, we're just following Route 100. So I know, like, just stay on this road till I get to the interstate. Hopefully I've got some signal by then. But it is just something to bear in mind, because what I did was, there was a certain path I wanted to follow and I didn't want Google divert me back to Route 7, which is like that way we want to come through this forest. And so I put it into, I think we went to a place called Rutland, and then I was going to try put the hotel in. I knew it'd take me straight up. But like I say, since Rutland, I haven't had those signals. So just bear these kind of things in mind to maybe look in advance what route you should take. That's all.
So I know I keep saying it, but I just can't believe just how nice and scenic it all is.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Just
feel really lucky, grateful that we're getting to see it. It's just, yeah, it's just amazing. It really is. Yeah,
but there's no viewpoints and stuff like other places we've driven through before, like earlier when we went up the Equinox Skyline Drive.
This is a rare one we've just found.
Yes, there's just a basic pull-in. We aren't driving up the mountains, we're driving through them and through the national forest.
Yeah.
So like there's no viewpoints, there's
lots of small towns.
There's a few small towns, but which are beautiful. We've got the nice buildings, nice churches, all that kind of stuff. But other than that, like this is it, okay? This is all you're gonna see while driving through this place. It's just gorgeous scenery. But like I say, there's no viewpoints.
I just don't think we can express enough just how nice it is. I do recommend highly just doing it. It's one of them, you've got to see it to believe it.
I can't see nothing because the bug's flying in my face, actually.
You can see that bug. But yeah, you've just got to see it to believe it.
Yeah,
just
it's gorgeous.
How nice it is. So there we have it. We've arrived at our hotel now in Burlington, but we've had an amazing day, a lovely scenic drive.
Yes.
But we're hungry now, so we're gonna try and find somewhere to go for dinner.
Yeah.
I don't know what I fancy.
No, there's a few bits down there. We'll find some. But yeah, tomorrow for us, next video for you, will be a really fun video. We're going to Ben and Jerry's factory.
Yeah.
So
really looking forward to that, especially you.
I'm very happy for that. And then we'll have a bit of a drive to the hotel in New Hampshire. I had to double check and say New England then, as I have been doing all the time.
So we'll bring you along for all that.
Yeah, exactly. So, sun's going down. We're gonna sit down and eat some food. So we'll let you go now. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.